It is almost spooky season and I'm here with recommendations and a TBR. Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Now for today's video, I thought it would be a really fun video if I did a recommendations video filled with books that you would typically read during the spooky season, like in the month of October. This video is actually sponsored by Harlequin Books, and they are so kind to gift me some books that I want to share with you because they sound so good and so amazing. So the book that I want to talk about that is from Harlequin is this one called Small Town Big Magic by Hazel Beck. Now, if you're a fan of a witchy romance, then I'm sure you're gonna love this one. This one features a heroine who believes that she is an ordinary woman that grew up in a very small town and that everybody in the town is normal and they are living a basic average life. But she soon realizes that that may not be the case when she is literally attacked by creatures that are not known for in the normal realm and normal world. And she soon learns that there's this whole heritage and this whole past life that she's not aware of filled with witchcraft and magic. So if you guys are interested in learning more about this book, definitely go check it out in the link below. I do have a discount code for you guys so that you guys can pick up a copy. I'm totally excited to read this book because I love small town romances featuring witchcraft. And if you guys are interested in a shorter story, I know I am. I love novellas. Definitely pick up this one, also sent to me from Harlequin. It's called The Headmaster by Tiffany Rice. Now this one is a dark and mysterious romance novel, I feel like. It's about a girl who stumbles upon a job, and obviously she's desperate for money and she is willing to take the job no matter how weird it is. And it's there where she meets her hero, where she is just instantly attracted to him and thinks that he's just so dark and so mysterious, and there must be a different side to him that he's not showing to everyone. So if you guys are willing to curl up to a dark and mysterious romance novel, definitely check this book out too as well. Link is also in the description. Another book that I want to pick up this October is this one called Witchful Thinking by Celestine Martin. Now this one sounds really fun. This one is actually set in a world where magical creatures and witches exist, and that is the normal thing. And she just teaches like high school history class like by day, and then she just goes home and practices spells, but she accidentally casts a spell on herself and she hexes herself, and now she can't say no. So she's definitely like a yes woman. She's saying yes to things, she's saying yes to adventure, and her childhood crush asks her for help and she has to say yes. So she and him are working together to unhex his house, and I think it's this like long journey, this long project that's going to take place throughout the whole book, and they obviously fall in love. And I can't wait to read this quirky novel. So the next book that I have to recommend is this one called Go Hex Yourself by Jessica Clare. Now I read this one earlier this year and you guys have probably already saw a reading vlog on this already, but I love this book. This one features our heroine who is desperate for a job. She just wants money and she applies for this very obscure job position in an ad, and basically the job is to be an assistant to a kooky lady who is very old and doesn't seem like she is sane because she keeps talking about magical spells and things like that. But the job is good because she gets room and board and she's getting paid a lot of money for just a basic average assistant job. It's there where she meets her boss's nephew, and that's our hero, and they have an enemies to lovers relationship because they both don't see eye to eye. And then soon she realizes that he may be a warlock and that her boss might be actually a witch who has been a witch for over a century now, essentially. And there's this whole mystery and adventure to it, and I thought this was such a fun holiday read, and I can't recommend you guys enough to pick up this book. The sun is just in my eye when I'm filming this video, but the next book that I want to recommend you guys to read is Payback's a Witch by Lana Harper. I thought this one was such a fun story. So this one features a heroine who is not wanting to be a witch anymore, so she decides to leave the hometown that she grew up in that is filled with a community of witches, but then she soon is asked to return back to the town because there's this like annual witchcraft competition, and when it's the day of the competition, she soon realizes that there is evil witchcraft taking place, and she is working alongside somebody else to solve this whole mystery. And it's like this very adventurous, very slow burn romance that I really enjoyed. I felt that Lana did a great job at developing the world, making it super cozy and super inviting for me to continue reading this book. It's definitely cozy weather vibes, so if you are experiencing the chilly weather, definitely pick up this book. So the next book that I want to pick up is this fantasy romance novel, and it sounds so good. This one's called King of Battle and Blood, and it's by Scarlett St. Clair. Now, I was sent this book a while back from Bloom Books, and I never really looked into it, but it just sounds like the perfect enemies to lovers romance. It basically features our heroine who is betrothed to our hero, who is the vampire king, and what she must do is basically marry him and then kill him. But then her assassination attempt goes wrong, and now he's threatening her and basically telling her that if she tries to kill him again, he's going to raise her as the undead. And this is clearly a very steamy romance novel featuring a lot of tension and enemies to lovers aspect that I'm totally craving for right now, and I'm so excited to read it. It looks like it has a lot of mystery and intrigue, and it might have to deal with a lot of enemies too, because now they know that people are trying to ruin them and try to kill them possibly. Okay, so the last book that I want to talk about that I want to read is this arc called Radiant Sun by Katie Roberts, and I am so excited to read this book because I love Katie Roberts and I love this series. So this one is about our heroine and Apollo, who are going to have a fake dating relationship because like she needs something from him and then he needs something from her, and once he gets what he needs, he has the ammunition he needs to protect Olympus, and then obviously the only danger that they have is obviously like the enemies that are chasing after them, and also the fact that, you know, they're falling for each other truly, and this is like their romance. So I'm so excited to read this book because Katie Roberts and this series has been so far so good to me. Her writing has been intoxicating, and I can't stop reading the book once I start reading books from the series. She actually converted me into one of her fans through this series, because I used to not like Katie Roberts until I read Neon Gods, and then that's when I was like, I need more. So I'm very excited to pick this book up, and this one is on sale on February 7th, 2023. But anyways, that is it for all the book recommendations that I do have for you for the month of October. Make sure to check out my description for a coupon code for Harlequin, and I'll see you guys again next time in a new video. Bye.